Hi everyone, Emma here. I have a few things out here. I'm not sure if we're going to need all this, but I'm going to keep them close by in case we need them. These are these cup chains that I got from Kath that she sent me. So I did an unboxing of the last stash she sent me. So she sent me the crystals to go in this bracelet. Let me see if this see if this is gonna fit me. So actually, oh, this is great. So I have a really tiny wrist. So this would fit me without the actual extender chain. So that's really good to know because I mean, when I look at it this way, it looks pretty long, but it actually, sorry, move the camera here. I've got it pretty low, the camera. I haven't done any videos in such a long time, like a week. I haven't, I've been stressed out with my health issues, so I'm, just to let you know, I'm still waiting for the appointment with the breast surgeon, which happens next Tuesday, and today is Wednesday, so, 6 days. I may have some more information, but in the meantime, I thought we should go ahead and get these guys set up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this one here. This one's a smaller one, and this one I got from Sylvia from LittlePurpleLotus. She has a Etsy shop called LittlePurpleLotus, all one word. She's originally from New York but moved to Florida, and so she has these Swarovski tennis bracelets that she sells. They are incredible. I bought, I think, 6 of them, 5 or 6 of them for Christmas, one for each of my nieces, and then one for my wife, and of course one for myself. And she had already sent me one as well. And then she sent me these. And so let's go ahead and put this one together. It means that I will have an extra cup chain, but you know what? I think I have some orange crystals that might go well in, and I think I can put my hands right on it. Yeah. So this is my stash of Swarovskis. This was before I discovered, before Kath and I were friends and she started sending me tons of Swarovskis. But before that, there was Peggy from Bythebeads, and I wanted to mention about Peggy from Bythebeads. I just placed a huge order for 3mm bicones. She sells 3mm bicones, 50 of them for $2.50. You have to check her out. Her prices on Swarovski's bicones are the cheapest of any place I've found, and that's where I get my stash of bicones. And she also has a ton of check glass beads, everything you could imagine, and they're super, super cheap. So definitely check her out. I'll try and remember to put the links for those for Sylvia's Etsy shop, LittlePurpleLotus, as well as Bythebeads for Peggy. So let me just grab that. And this is a tool that I got from Sylvia as well. So when she sent me this and the bracelet quite a long time ago, she sent this so that I could use it too. This tool is meant to turn down the prongs. And what I did, it's basically a flathead nail in a piece of dowel. But what I did was I took my magic tool, and I'll just show it to you here. This, or Tool Magic it's called. And I get this at Michael's. And don't forget to use a coupon to get it. I think it's like $10 and then a coupon. For us, they only offer 30% off coupons. They used to offer 50, but they don't anymore. So anyway, I think in the States you could probably get a 50% off coupon. So it's just basically, it's kind of like rubber, and the smell is really strong. So make sure you open your window when you use it. Make sure you close this really quickly do what you need to do. Now I just take a little popsicle stick and stir it. You can add a bit of water. It dries out over time. I've had this probably for 8 months maybe, and I've used it a couple of times on my tools, so I'll just show you quickly. So you just dip your tools in, and then I let them dry overnight, and you could probably dip them a second time. When you dip it the first time, it looks like there's tons of stuff on there, but as it dries, it kind of flattens out a bit. And yeah, so it's amazing, works great. It's just very toxic, so be careful with it. And so that's what I did with this one. I think I would have, you can kind of see the gray silvery color from the nail. It doesn't feel hard, so I'm just going to leave it, but I think I would probably dip it a second time and leave it in overnight, but I'm kind of impatient. I want to use it now. So, and the idea is it doesn't scratch your metal, and it doesn't scratch your crystals. So let's take a look at what we have here and see if these orange ones are going to fit in the... So this is going to be like a marathon. We're going to see how many of these we can get done. And so there's a silver. So she sent me blush rose. So I think these are, I think they're, the size is called SS, I want to say 29 or 39. They're basically 8.5 millimeter size. And I'll get my caliper to test that. Oh gosh, they're so beautiful. These are amazing. I love Swarovskis. Oh my gosh. So let me see. Yeah, that's a, so there's the 5, 6. It's kind of on the 8 mark. Yeah, it's slightly over the 8. It's just past the line, and that's, I mean, they have numbers for their sizing rather than the actual size, because you're not quite like on, you know, 8 or 9, that kind of thing. So yeah, so that's that one. So let's check the orange ones here. And these I got, let me enlarge this. First of all, I'm gonna tilt the camera so you can see everything I'm doing, and I'm gonna enlarge this and set the focus. See if we can get some better light on here. Okay, that should do it. So you have to see these in large view. They're so freaking amazing. So I don't know if you can see this here. This is my container. This was like my first container of Swarovskis. Clearly I have a lot more now. But so this was my first one, and these were all bought from, I think, Potomac Beads. They had a sale, and I went through, they had so many, like, pages and pages of different colors and sizes, and I went through every single one looking for the, you know, the 5-cent ones and the 10-cent ones and stuff like that. So I can't remember, these ones I actually got twice on sale. So when I got the first set, I couldn't believe how beautiful they were, so I went ahead and got another set. These look smaller than the others. These are... This is showing, so there's the 5, 6, 7, just past the 8. And what did I say this one was? Yeah, just 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so they're the same size. Good. That means they'll fit. I'm wondering if the way these like cups go, that you might be able to fit something slightly larger as well. This is where I have problems, is setting them in evenly. And I have found, since I had my hand surgery, let's see if we can get the light a little better here. Since I had my hand surgery, I find my thumb and forefinger, I have a hard time, like that one gets stuck for sure. It's so funny when I was seeing the surgeon for my hands there, that's better. Yeah, so I think we'll put the orange in, and the reason I'm doing this is I wanted to see if the orange would go with the gold, and I think that's the ticket. So yeah, we're gonna do that one. So let's start with the, what I was gonna say is with the hand surgeon, I was seeing him for the arthritis here and the carpal tunnel. And every time I'd see him, I'd say, is there anything you can do about this finger? Like, this finger is kind of bent and it would get stuck in this position. And I could tell he kept ignoring me. That to me was his way of saying there's no way of curing that one. So I'm just double checking here because this, I don't know if I have the correct amount. So this is probably a good way to just set them next to just make sure. You could count them like a normal person. You guys came to see me because I'm not normal. Yeah. Okay, so there's one extra. No, am I? Okay, so there we go. Those fit correctly. So let's just see what we can do. We'll start here. And I'm just thinking, I was like suggesting we'll do a marathon on how many we're going to get done. I think this is going to take longer than I expected. So it is sitting flat, so I'm going to kind of hold it. Let's enlarge this some more. And let's see if I can get some more lighting on this bit. Okay, so I'm kind of holding the crystal and see if I can pull that out a bit. So these cup chains, these parts move back and forth. So that's why I pulled it a bit to get it out of the way. So just take your tool and push down. There. You kind of want to roll it. I don't know, that doesn't look too good. I've seen videos on how to do this. I haven't been trained professionally. It's probably a good thing that I have the the rubber on the, because I think, so that looks pretty good right there. Now we're going to do the opposite. So this is the key to this. Let me adjust this. Not sure why my camera got out of focus. The key to doing this is to always do the opposite ends so that your crystal stays in the middle. Let me move this out of the way here. So let's do the next prong. They actually move pretty easily. I'm making it look harder than it actually is. The thing I'm finding is that the bracelet is awkward. This one here is what I need. I think as we get going, it'll get a little easier. So I'm gonna, looks like there's a bit of a gap on that one, so I think I might press that one down a little better. I kind of felt the crystal move on that one. It's still not, and then this one's, that looks really good. There, lovely. Wow, that's so pretty. This is gonna take a while. I guess I should have thought this through. Okay. Let me see if I can tell you some stories. I got some stories. Ugh. I have been talking to Linda from Australia, and she raises ducks for eating ducks, and so we've been talking, and it's funny as we're getting to know each other, we're talking about stuff when we were kids, and oh, that one looks like I bent it too far. Look. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, and it pushed the other one back. So let's see if I can get that. I could probably do it with this. So yeah, it's funny talking about stuff when we were kids. If you have any funny stories, post it in the comments. I was telling her when we were kids, I loved animals. So we had mice in our house, and I think it, you know, because it's an old house and we lived in the city and stuff. You know, you have mice. So my dad would set traps, and I would I would rescue the mice out of the traps, and I'd put them in a shoebox with I'd get some toilet paper and like bunch it all up and Kleenex, whatnot, make a little nest for them in the shoebox, and I'd feed them and I'd nurse them back to health, and then I'd set them free. My dad couldn't figure out what was going on with the mouse traps, because first of all, the cheese was gone. And back then, they used cheese. They didn't realize that probably peanut butter was the smarter thing to use. This is a little harder than I thought. You know what I might do is I might move on to the other ones. I'm wondering if the bigger ones are easier. These ones are a little tight. So these are gorgeous. So let's just put these ones aside for now. So put the orange one off to the side, and I'll put this one, and let's take a look at the ones that Kath sent. See if we can get some of those happening here. So you see, these ones are massive. I mean, it's still a lot of work. And I say that a lot of work. I apologize. I'm not being ungrateful. It's hard on my fingers. So let me get this off here. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Woohoo! Yummy! Oh, okay, so I think the idea was to put the yellow ones with the gold bracelet. Oh, that's not yellow. That's the gray. So the gray has the gold foil on the back. See, these are really hard for me to pull out, but anyway, I'll quit complaining. You're like, look at what you have, Emma. Why are you complaining? Oh, yeah, these I think are going to be easier. There's not as much distance for the prong to bend. So let's take a look and see what we can do here. I can feel them moving a bit, but I'll take another look and make sure that they're in place and not gonna come out. That one looks like it could bend a bit. They're not quite bent all the way. That one looks good here, but if you look, this one here is sticking out pretty much. So let's see. I saw somebody, and you know what? There's a tool out there. It's like a handle tool, and it has like plastic on one side, and I think rubber on the other, and you put this whole thing inside, and you squeeze it, and it brings these prongs down. But so I think this probably needs to be dipped again, because I'm pressing harder than I thought I would have to. So I think it needs to be rubberized so that I don't scratch anything. Let's see if that did anything. That's really not. You can see it's still up quite a bit. Now, the crystal's not moving at all. So maybe I should just leave it. Let's dump these. Makes it easier. Let's get this silver ones there. Put them in the right way. Okay. Oh yeah, it's the prong is actually poking the. Part of the problem too is the mat has a bit of give. Okay. I may be pressing, trying to get it to flatten, because this is not moving at all. You can see the crystals in there. So yeah. Okay, so let's just keep going, see what we got here. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking to see, I don't know if I did that, if I scratched the crystal. Oh yeah, that seems to be going a little better. Oh. So this tool is good, but I think it has its limitations. So let's keep going. Seems to be working pretty good. We should at least finish one of these. And continue. This is where I need like the fast forward so that it goes quickly. Yeah, so I might be over doing it here. Kind of surprised that the prongs are that strong, but I would imagine they want them to stay in place. So these are gold plated, by the way. So when I was talking to you about LittlePurpleLotus, Sylvia's Etsy shop, her bracelets are silver and gold plated. So that's nice. And this was incredibly amazing that Kath would send me this. These are unbelievable. So, okay, that one's not in all the way. Okay. Good. Yep, these are all good. So I just placed a huge order with Peggy from Bythebeads for her 3mm bicones. I have one of these little containers like these here that I get at the dollar store, full of, I say full, each box has a different color in it, and it looks like there's like maybe that many of 3mm bicones in it, and you think, oh, it's, you know, maybe 20. It's actually 100. They're so tiny that it fills or it doesn't quite fill the box. But I keep them separate because of the colors are separate. Just double checking, everything seems to be getting in place here. Wow, these are... You know what the great thing about Kath sending me these too? Is she made the decision on the colors. I'm terrible for picking. I cannot decide at all. My wife laughs. I'm so indecisive. Like, I have to think of all the permutations before I make a decision about something. So, yeah. And the funny part is, I'm very impulsive. So I think probably the reason I'm impulsive is because I do take a long time to decide on things, that sometimes I just say, like, doing the brain math sometimes is just so hard on you that you're like, screw it, I'm just gonna, you know, I'll get 10 of each kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm working on that. But when it comes to bead shopping, it's fun, and it's fun for you guys to see the crazy stuff that I buy. This one does not want to move at all. You see how far out it is? Let me adjust the one on the opposite end to start with. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, that one does not want to move. Oh, there, I think I got it. Let's get that one. That one. I think I'm finally getting the hang of this. It feels like you're supposed to kind of roll the tool a bit, and I know from the videos that's what they do. But you can see slightly here, there's start to really hack up the rubber. Okay, that one's in. That one's the same as the last one there. It didn't want to go in. There we go. So I also placed a big order with AliExpress. I kind of I like doing the reviews of certain things on AliExpress that you might not think to buy on AliExpress. So like Delica beads and things like that. So I've done a Delica bead review and a 50 seed bead review, and you know, of course I've done reviews of a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I'm always looking, and you know what, it's been a couple of weeks since I placed that last order with AliExpress, so I'd have to bring it up and look at it. I have no clue what I ordered. It takes so long. That's my excuse. So, oh my gosh, look at this, is crazy. Oh, Kath. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I have to show you guys. There's more. There's some left over, so there's 4. Look what she sent with it. So let's take a look. So I suspect these are meant to do earrings and so there's 3. It's weird that they have an extra, but it must have been, it's because it's an uneven number, that's why. So there's 3 of these gold, so you could make a set of gold earrings. Oh, that's amazing. Let's do that. And then a pendant. And then we have a spare. So let's put this one here. So this is what these look like. So I think what we'll do is we'll do these just like this, and then I will come back, and I think we might try to do some earrings with them where we're going to add some other stuff to it to really make it pop. So let's turn that one. So this is definitely easier to do when it's not attached to the bracelet, but I think part of it is I'm getting the hang of just rolling the tool. So there's that one. That is beautiful. So let's get this one there. And I'm continuing to go from side to side, opposite angles here. There. Oh, these are gorgeous. They're heavy. They're like real diamonds. Don't tell anybody. We got real diamonds. These are so gorgeous. Oh my god. You know, it's taken me so long to order 3mm bicones because they're so tiny. I'm like, oh, what are you going to do with them? And they're expensive for something that's so tiny. But I've been doing a lot of bracelets lately that ask for 3mm bicones. And definitely the 3mm bicones with the... so I might put this in get a nice clean baggie here. This spare one. Actually, I might put the others in there too. Oh, look at that. It was in the other pile. So I thought there would be an even number. So I could do some bezeling with just these two. Yeah, so the bicones, definitely when you start getting the 3mm bicones, they're super small. And I find that I'm worried about the metal scratching these guys. Well, I'll be careful with them for now. We'll put those aside in this little bin. Oh, we'll put those there. Let's see if we can get this one. But yeah, if you're doing buying 3mm bicones that are not Swarovski or Preciosa, my experience has been they're not that great. So like the AliExpress, the Chinese crystals are not the best. Let's see if that, so that one went in pretty good. This one looks really scratched up, and I don't know if it's the bottom. Some of these are, yeah, see, they're a little scratched up, but you're never going to see that at a distance. So I think I'll leave these ones. Let me get a baggie. I'll do these because I don't know if you can see, but already my fingers are getting poked from these guys. So I think I'll do these while I'm watching TV or something, so I can just take my time. Let me put these in here. The reason I want to move on is there's some others that are just pretty spectacular. These guys. Oh, and there's some others too. Oh my. This is so amazing. These are ridiculous. So these are Monty's. So you can see these little holes. That's for your stringing. So Yeah. I think I had mentioned that we were going to do, and these ones are pendants. So they're this basically the same stone but with pendants. That I was going to do a bracelet with just these. So yeah, let's put them together. I was thinking I might wait to put them together so that I could put it together with doing the bracelet, but I think it's probably a better idea to do it this way. And I think we need to enlarge this. These are just stunning. Get these on camera here. Look it. I don't know if I feel like the lighting isn't doing it justice. Let's see if we can. It's a bit washed out, I apologize, but you really need to see that. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my finger there and turn it to the opposite side. I'm hearing some crunching sounds. There's something under my mat. Do you hear that? You know, I think I'm cracking the crystal. I'm just going to inspect it here. No. At one point I had used the mat and there was crazy glue on it. And it, you know, crazy glue when it dries, so that finger is getting stuck again. The crazy glue dries like a hard. So I was wondering maybe that's what's making that noise. Doesn't seem to be doing it now. Oh God. These are amazing. Wow. Oh, these are unbelievable. Look at that. These are, yeah. And this is getting me excited. I have to do some research on bracelets that use these monties so that we can come up with something spectacular. This is not in correctly. Here, let me set it down. There. Finger on it and then over to the other side. This one seems to roll a bit better. But again, like I said, I think I'm getting better at this. Okay, so I think if you take it by the corners and set it on, then put your finger on and or your thumb there. Yeah, I think it's just the mat because it once I moved it over I could hear it again. So that one there. And turn it to the opposite side. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I think a lot about you guys, for sure, and especially my neighbors in the States. Or, I mean, everybody's going through issues with COVID, but definitely there's some, I mean, the population in the States so high that it makes sense that there would be more issues with COVID. So these, oh my God. These look like real gemstones. Like, we have to make a ring with this. This is incredible. Okay, so this, oh, I should do the earrings and the pendants here. Let's get these all in here. Oh my God. So I thought these were earrings and pendants. These are connectors. These are, I love connectors because I feel like it's like you can do some beading and then pop a crystal in between. Oh, I'm really having problems with that hand. I swam yesterday and my hand was swollen for the first time since my hand surgery. So I was kind of surprised at what was going on. And this does not want to go in correctly. Yeah, I can't get that finger to work. Let me see if I do it this way. I think the prongs may be affecting it a bit. I think, yeah, one of those prongs is forward. This one here. This one here. Let's see if we can... Oh, these are soft. That one moved really easy. Okay. This, I'm going to try it one more time and then we'll move on. Because I know this must be a little bit boring for y'all. There, we'll get that in. So that's what it was. That prong was forward. There. Yeah, these are softer. They're moving quite a bit easier. They're so beautiful. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Oh, this is stunning. Okay, let's do these two. And there's some oval ones next. And then we'll call it a day. And then I am going to do some other videos, so stay tuned for that. Apologize, I haven't been doing many videos. I've been really upset with everything that's been going on with my health. So I'm trying really hard to stay positive, and I want to thank everybody for all the encouragement. It's been really helpful. I also wanted to shout out to Joni from Granny J Clay. Is going through some family medical issues as well. And she's been holding up really well. But it's tough. I know my wife is stressed as well. It affects the whole family, so now I gotta move this one back so that we can get this one in. Let's try this again. And I know there's people out there that are dealing with stuff or have dealt with serious health issues in the past. You're definitely on my mind as well. So there's the connectors. Let's do the oval ones here. These. I'll tell you what these are called because the type of crystal is just stunning. These are Mystic Squares. These ones are called. And these ones are 10 millimeters. They're unbelievable. Oh, look at them. So put that aside, and there's more connectors. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the others out of the baggies and put them in a container so they don't get scuffed up. Oh, yeah, see, this finger gets stuck. Maybe it's all the beading I'm doing. Shh, don't tell my wife. She'd be like, I told you. They're doing too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to start practicing with my left hand. There, look at that. Okay, so let's move these out of the way so they don't get scratched up. These ones are teeny tiny. That one needs to go over a bit. And let's see if we can get this one in a little. That is amazing. Look at that. Wow. So you could use this as a connector on a bracelet, a bunch of them together, or, you know, as this one as the focal, or you could use it as an earring and dangle something here or do some beading around it. Oh, there's just beautiful. So there's a bunch of these. I won't go through all of them since you've seen them now. I'll put some of these out so you can see what we've done so far. I thought we did a whole bunch. Like, let me see. Oh, there's the Monties. Let's just get these out here like this. Do a nice little sparkly array of goodies. And bring this down. There we go. So thanks for joining me. I hope this was not too boring for you, but definitely some beautiful sparkly beads and, you know, stuff to now make some other things with. So that's super exciting. Thank you so much, Kath, for these beautiful. They're stunning. I can't believe it. You know, with all the stress that I've been going through, I think I need to make sure I pull out my crystals that Kath has sent me and some of the other stuff other people have sent me and just enjoy them and look at them and play with them. They're so beautiful. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.